to show you a plant that's called a Luffa, and this plant has received a lot of attention throughout the country and specifically here in Oklahoma recently. There are two types of Luffa that grow, or that are commonly grown here in the United States, and this particular one I believe is called a smooth Luffa because of the smoother texture that it has to the outer portion of the fruit. The other one that is grown here is called an angled Luffa, and it has more rigid angled protrusions on the outside of the skin, just like an okra does. And it has a common name of Chinese okra or vining okra, and that confuses people sometimes because they think it's an okra. But really, an okra is in the Malvaceae family. It's a hibiscus, and the Luffa is actually in the gourd family or the cucurbit family, just like the squash and the cucumbers are. They both can be eaten when they are young, immature fruit, considerably smaller than this one here. They should be less than 6 inches long, and they taste much better than if you allow them to become more mature. Then they develop a very bitter taste and develop some purgative chemicals within the fruit. So you don't want to eat them then. So you want to make sure that you eat them when they're younger. They can be prepared just like you would prepare a squash, or they can be eaten raw like you would eat a cucumber. Now this particular Luffa here, the smooth Luffa, is more commonly grown for the inner portion of the fruit, which is very fibrous, and it has a common name sometimes of a sponge Luffa. And this is what you get from the inside of the gourd after it has matured and allowed to dry. Then you can remove the skin, and you have this really nice fibrous sponge, and it can be used for scouring and for cleaning purposes in the home. It is often found in the cosmetic and bath sections of many stores to be used to clean your skin when bathing. And it's also, some people have made mitts out of them, or scouring pads as well. Now Luffa is a tropical annual vine that originates from Asia, particularly India, and so because of the tropical or nature of the plant, it needs a long, hot growing season for the plant to fully develop. If we have a long, wet, cool spring, that can drastically reduce our yield on this plant. And because it is a vine, you want to be sure to provide a trellis for it to grow on to keep the fruit off of the ground so that they don't rot. Now this is not the most common plant, so you probably will have to go to the seed catalogs in order to find the seed, but it's really fun to grow, and you can do lots of fun things with the fruit after you've grown it. Now I just wanted to remind you that this is a Luffa plant and not a true okra.